is concerning cyber loafing. If you've heard that term before, it's probably a negative connotation that it's carried with it. But generally, it just really means any time that we spend on the internet for non-work purposes. So there are some employers that understand that it's just second nature, it's going to happen, and they're okay with a certain extent of cyber loafing throughout the day. It kind of helps the tedium. You get bored or you just need a mental break, and sometimes that's just that's our go-to platform. We want to send an email, read our emails, maybe do some research. But these practices, they can get us in hot water, depending on the philosophy of our employer regarding this activity. Most are actually going to see it as a waste of company time and resources, but not all are going to be okay with it. So you really want to make sure you know the policy. What is your company policy? And don't copy the behaviors of your peers or even your supervisors, because they aren't necessarily adhering to the company's policy in that regard. So when it comes to your job security, you really don't want to try to use the excuse, if it ever comes to the table, that hey, he or she does it too. That's kind of like trying to tell Georgia State Patrol, when they caught you on radar doing 85 in a 70 zone, and then you're going to look to them and say, well, hey, there was 5 other cars that just blew past me, they had to have easily been doing 90. That's not really going to fly. It's not going to probably won't get you out of that ticket. So at any rate, these are some of the things that maybe we hadn't thought about concerning writing emails and memos, but they are definitely things to consider going forward, and as well as what we're going to cover next, which are ethical considerations. And I'm going to hand the floor over now to our classmate Amanda to cover that portion. Thank you.